basics of how to make glass designs and how it originated from, well, not actually Italy, but it moved to Italy, Venice, Italy, and they like made it better. They improved it.
When people talk about Italian glass, they're usually referring to Venetian glass, which is glass that was made in Venice, and it's made on this little island called Murano. All of the glass blowers in the 1200s were moved to this little island, and there was two reasons. One, they kept burning the city down because of the furnace and all the heat and all the fire would light all the other buildings on fire. And two, because it was so rare, their skill, that the king there wanted to make sure that no one left the island.
Awesome. Flip. Good job, huh?
It was in the Mediterranean Sea, which meant that it was right next to Africa, Europe, and Asia, so that it was like a center of trade where they could distribute all their glass art.
You got it careful. Now you're just gonna squeeze.
So today we're going to be making paperweights, or little just glass things that you can sit down and look at. Inside there is all this stuff. So we'll be picking that stuff up, and we'll be shaping the glass, and we'll be making it. We can make them flat like this, or we can make them more round and just keep them out.
Okay, back around.
What we did at DC Glassworks was that we made glass paperweights, which were made out of molten glass, and we added things. Well, we had a different glass colors into it to make it look pretty.
Like how they stick a pole in the furnace, take out some glass, like shape it and heat it, do it over again.
When I was pulling the pipe, this got even colder.
We learned how they made like different glass sculptures, like the bars, like the faces, and they blew bubbles into the glass that was melted. I was like, whoa.
So that's really thin. But that's how you make hollow things.
My opinion, glass blow is actually pretty cool, but what if you blow it too hard? What's gonna happen?
Facciamo pizza.
We're gonna make pizza.
Pizza!
Right.
Yeah.
Avete fame? Avete fame?
Yes.
Well, what we did, Casa Italiana, was we made pizza.
I made my own dough for pizza. It was so sticky that it stuck to my hands.
Okay.
And it took me like 7 minutes to wash it all off.
Now, initially, pizza basically was nothing more than what you have now. Okay, Savannah can tell you that when she was young, they had this, and they put some olive oil and some salt, and that was pretty much it. It was a poor person's meal. There was a chef named Raphael somebody who wanted to make a special pizza for the queen. Her name was Margherita. So they made this pizza called Margherita pizza.
And we made tomato sauce for our pizza.
And voila, a no-cook sauce is done.
It was crushed tomatoes in the can, and we put mozzarella and all that good stuff.
So this is just your typical Margherita pizza. It's basil,
tomato sauce,
mozzarella.
Okay, and this one would be pretty much done because it's a very basic, small pizza. Okay. Prego.
we made personal pizzas, which we then shared with everybody.
I made some awesome pizza.
Everybody's pizza is awesome.
This is my pizza though. It's awesome.
All right. The drinking of the sand bitter. Okay. Go for it.
Poison.
Go.
Go.
1, 2, 3.
Jay was the funniest. Grazie.
What did you guys think?
That is disgusting.
What'd you think?
We met this lady, but I forgot her name, and she just told us about how she lived during World War II and how it was hard for her.
And I want to tell you something now. You remember when there was last fall, they had that movie about the Buffalo Division? The Buffalo Division, and that movie is taking place in my area.
She told us about the Buffalo soldiers and the war in Italy.
I spoke to one of the soldiers, and they told us we have to go in this area over here, Reggio Emilia. Was a big battle supposed to come through. I don't know if it was true or not. Anyway, Christmas morning 1944, they took off at night time. We had to be evacuated Christmas morning 1944. What do we do? My brother had a typhoid fever. What are we going to do? Next town, we went to next town. It was a little bit house where a friend, a grandmother's house. It was a little bit far out of the traffic. We stayed there for 3 days. That's the memory I have for my wartime.
She was actually in the war in Italy, and it was very bad, it was very harsh. People were hungry, starving. You know, it was a terrible place to be. But yeah, we learned all about the history back in Italy.
Now we're going to do little bit. I'm going to be washing my hand. I'm going to take you to show our church, okay? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Regina Sacratissima Glory, the Queen of Sacred Rosary. Pray for us.
Can we go to the car or we have to go inside?
Can we go to the car?
The Italian embassy, the only thing I was focused on was the ice cream.
We saw a lot of different things. Like we saw a Ferrari, a Maserati, a three-wheel bike. We saw we tasted and saw the gelato, and it was fun. And I saw the Italian flag.
The highlight of my embassy visit was the gelato.
Well, I think World Next Door is a great opportunity to learn about all different kinds of countries, cultures, anything. And like, it's very fun. It's like education. It's educational, but it's fun education. I would recommend your World Next Door to another student because it's a different way to go see places in DC that you haven't even known, like this. Look at that. Well, people don't know, but look at that. It's beautiful.
You wouldn't want to be in your own country just studying what you already know. You want to get out and explore the world.
You should join it because it's cool, and then you eat, and then you learn about places, and you eat, then you make food and you eat.
Yeah, it means like you need to be able to experience different things, and your World Next Door, you can experience these things. And I'm sorry, I'm just really into this gelato.